Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Neveen Wood, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing some new Facetheory products that I was able to pick out on their website to try out, since I enjoyed a lot of the products that I tried out from the first haul I did from their website. So if you're interested in seeing what I got, what I like, what I don't like, and well, what worked and what didn't work, stay tuned. Okay, so I was able to pick out some more products from the Facetheory website to try out and review, and I've been trying out for a couple of weeks now, and yeah, here's my review on the other products I purchased. I got one body product, another mask, and I got a few other items. It's pretty random. I just wanted to try out some of the other products that I haven't heard much about or had really good reviews. So yeah, so one of the first products I decided to try out was this one, and it's the Colloidal-C Anti-redness toner. Like I mentioned in my first video, I have rosacea, so anything anti-redness sounds right up my alley. So I'm sure you can see how much I've used. I don't know if you can see. I've used up to like about to here. Colloidal oats are, I'm a big fan of them. I've been using products with colloidal oats in them for a long time, whether it's like from FAB or Aveeno, that other brands that back in the day, a long time ago, I really enjoyed for my rosacea and also for my eczema patches, because I do have eczema patches on my chest where I'm not going to show you, but they're there. And so I wanted to try this out. It says it's, for warning, I'm visually impaired, so I have to hold things up really close to my face. That's why I'm holding it up to read. A redness reducing toner with high beta glucan, oat kernel, vitamin C, licorice, and aloe vera. So yeah, it's a really thick toner, like, I'm not going to lie, and it also has a very strong oaty scent. Very strong. And it can get cloudy in there, so you have to make sure to give it a good shake prior to using it, or you're going to get like clumps. Like, it can, you know, there's a chance for clumpiness in there, and you want to shake it up prior to use, and it's thick. Those are the cons, that it's really thick, the really strong oat scent, if you don't like that kind of scent, it's in there, and the fact that it could congeal or have like floating bits inside. And, you know, just give it a good shake and you won't have that issue. But the way I liked using this was actually to soak a cotton pad, split the cotton pad in half, and apply the cotton pads as like a mini face sheet mask, only on my cheek area where my rosacea is really flared up. And I also like doing the same with applying it to specific eczema patches that are really itchy and inflamed and irritated, because I think it works the best the longer it's kind of on the area. And so I found it really soothing using it that way. I'll insert a picture or like a video somewhere here of what I mean about how I use this. I have used this as a normal toner, but it doesn't have quite the same effect, and it does leave my skin, oily skin, kind of feeling heavy because it is a very thick toner. So I'd keep that in mind prior to purchasing this. If you have dry skin, I'm sure you'll love this. It works really well on the eczema patches on my chest using a cotton round, or you could use your hand and just pat it on the area. It does soothe the eczema itch. At least it did for me. And it helps with the redness in my cheeks. But would I repurchase this? Probably not. I will enjoy it while I have it, but I have other redness reducing. I like the other toner that I talked about in the other video, the Pore Bright one with the 5% niacinamide. I prefer that one over this one personally. So if I was to repurchase one, I would repurchase the other one. But I will enjoy this while I have it and finish it up. I'll use it up till the end. I'll finish it up and I'll update you on what I think about this one in the long run, long term. Oh, before I forget, let me show you the texture of it on my hand. Let me give it a good shake. Hopefully you'll be able to see it. See what I mean about how thick it is? And it's a bit cloudy. I probably didn't give it a good enough shake, but it does give a tacky finish. But once you layer other things over it, the tackiness does dissipate. But it does take a bit for the tackiness to go away. And that's the Colloidal-C Anti-redness toner. This next product was a bit of a disappointment. I read the reviews. The reviews were great, and I grabbed this one up right away. It's the Centasooth Botanical Serum. It contains dragon's blood, Centella sciatica, and evening primrose oil botanical serum. The whole the whole dragon's blood makes it sound like really mystical and stuff, but it had really good reviews on the website. Other people with rosacea said that it really helped them out, but with skincare, it's, you know, your mileage may vary. What works for one person doesn't mean it'll work for the other person, and I think with this, that really came into play. It didn't work for me. It felt greasy, oily. It didn't sink in right away for me, and actually caused my cheeks to flush further, and my cheeks stayed flush for quite some time, so it was borderline a flare-up, a rosacea flare-up, and that's like the opposite of what I want in a soothing serum. So I mean, it didn't work out for me. The serum itself was like this color. I don't know if you can see the color there. It's like a cloudy beige to kind of a bit of red in there. Let's see if we can see an application. It felt pretty oily on my skin and did not sink in very quickly. I don't know if you can see the oiliness in it. So I don't know. It had good reviews and it seemed to work out for a lot of people who left reviews, but for me, it's just, it didn't work out, and it did cause a further flare-up on my rosacea, so I try this with care. Thankfully, Facetheory has a great return policy, so if it doesn't work out for you, you can just contact them and let them know that you had problems with it, and they'll refund you and help you with picking out something else that would be better for your skin. But yep, this one did not work out for me at all. So for me, this was a fail. I'm sorry, Facetheory. It just didn't work out for me. It might work out for you. Like, I don't want, you know, I'm sorry if you love this and you love using this stuff. Lucky you, because for me it just didn't work out. But my skin isn't your skin, and your skin isn't someone else's skin, so it really, skin is fickle. So I mean, yeah, I'm really sad it didn't work out for me. It sounded really good. Next thing is actually a body cream, and this is the Glycamide body cream, replenishing body cream with 9% glycolic acid to smooth, firm, and refine. That's what it looks like. Oh, I got the gently scented one. I didn't realize I got the scented one. I didn't even see if there was an unscented one, but I actually don't mind the scent. I don't mind scent in my body products, personally. I try to get things unscented if I can, but if I can't, you know, it's fine. And this one, I love this. This surprised me. Okay, so I have chicken skin arms and I have chicken skin legs. I have keratosis pilaris, and it runs through like both my arms here, and my elbows get so dry that like sometimes when I move my arms, it just feels like the skin is just cracking, and just, it's painful, you know, like especially in the winter, this area can get really dry. And so I kept this in my bedside table, and I'd apply it to my arms and my elbows to start off with to see. And I noticed it really helped with the KP, and it helped with the dry, painful feeling in my elbows. So I started using it on my legs. And this, if you have keratosis pilaris, you know, that chicken skin, the bumpy skin on your arms and your legs and things like that, I would definitely recommend trying this out. It's really nice, and I like the smell. It's like bergamot oil, but it smells a bit lemony. But I've been using it for weeks now, and it looks like I haven't really made much of a dent. It's a large jar. And it sinks in pretty quickly. It is a thick cream, but I don't feel like, you know when you use a really thick cream and it feels like it takes hours to sink in and you're like, your PJs are like stuck to your skin and you're like, no, this doesn't give me that feeling. So, I mean, it's really nice. I really enjoy this. This is one I'll likely repurchase because, man, the chicken skin arm can like stick around like crazy no matter. Sometimes I'll find a cream and it'll get rid of it. And then it feels like a few hours later it's back. It's almost like it's just the dimethicone giving me the illusion that the bumpiness is gone and it feels smooth. But this stuff, yeah, this stuff is great. I would definitely recommend giving this one a try for chicken skin, dry areas. I don't know about the firming part. I know, you know, glycolic acid can firm the skin and stuff, but it's too soon to tell that. So, but for KP and dry areas, this stuff's amazing. So let me grab a little bit. I have clean hands. I washed my hands prior to this. This is the texture. Hopefully you can see it. It's so smooth. All of this stuff. I applied too much for one hand, but... And the scent's very gentle, like it says, it's gently fragrance. It's not very strong. But if you, I believe there is an unscented version. I clicked the scented by accident, so. But it's not too bad. And it sinks in pretty quickly, and I feel, my hands feel really moisturized and nice. I will definitely be repurchasing. Out of everything I grabbed, that's one of my favorites. Okay, the next product is the Pink Clay AHA Face Mask. Kaolin clay, vitamin C, and lactic acid. It's a nice mask. I enjoyed it, but out of the two masks between this one and the green tea one, I prefer the green tea one. But I do have, you know, rosacea, so the green tea one was more soothing, and this one left my cheeks a bit red, but that's to be expected. It does have, you know, it does have AHA in it, so it's to be expected. As you can see, I've used quite a bit of it. It is pink. It's like a light skin tone pink. I enjoyed it. It's nice. It's a nice mask, but it's not my favorite. Has a very clay scent. I mean, it's unscented, so it smells like the clay, the kaolin clay it comes in. And it was a nice mask. I mean, I felt that it did exfoliate a bit, but it did leave my cheeks red, flushed, so I probably won't be repurchasing this. I prefer the green tea mask from the range over this one, but it is nice, so I will continue to use it more as like I think as a spot treatment. So when I have breakouts in the chin area and stuff, I'll probably just apply a bit to that area and to help with reducing the breakouts and helping, you know, clear the area. So let me just quickly swatch it on my hand so you can see the texture of what it looks like. It doesn't dry down. It's like the green tea one. I mean, it does dry down a bit, but not to the really dry extent. So it's not like the kind where it leaves your face feeling all cracked and desert dry. You know, the kind where you feel like if you move your face, the whole thing's just gonna crumble off. It still has a bit of moisture in it, so it still stays, you know, somewhat moist or soft. I don't know if I'm explaining that very well. You know when you use a clay mask and it just dries on your face, and if you smile it just feels like, you know, your face is cracking into pieces and it's coming off kind of thing? This doesn't leave you with that feeling. It's similar to the green tea mask. It doesn't dry down to the point where it's like you feel all nasty. It's moisturizing and exfoliates. It's an AHA clay mask. Okay, last but not least is the Amil-C whip. A light moisturizing whip with 5% niacinamide and dual action vitamin C. I like this one. It's nice. It's a lightweight moisturizer. And I like that it has 5% niacinamide. I would not use this with other niacinamide products. I don't like to stack my niacinamide. It doesn't really do anything to my skin except make it more red and irritated if I stack all the That's the only downside with Facetheory. You have to be careful with how you build your routine, because you could pick like 3 things, and each of the 3 things, like one has 10% niacinamide, one has 5, the other one has like 5, and then you're at 20% niacinamide, and maybe your skin can't handle that much niacinamide as in the AM or in the PM. So you have to be careful and look at the secondary ingredients. Like this says it's, you know, it's called Amil-C whip, but it, you know, in the smaller print it says 5% niacinamide, and a lot of products in the Facetheory range have a lot of ingredients kind of mixed together. And each of the products, like several of the products have azelaic acid in them, several products have niacinamide in them, so you just want to be careful you're not stacking ingredients too high to where your skin can't handle that percentage. If your skin can handle that much niacinamide, then that's great, you know, but there's a lot of us that can't handle that high percent, and that's me. I can't handle more than 5% without my skin flushing. So when I switched over to this, I stopped using the Pore Bright toner, which has 5% niacinamide in it, and I actually really enjoy this. It's a light whip texture, very lightweight, sinks in pretty quickly into my combo oily to dry skin. Well, I have oily T-zone, dry here in my lower cheeks, and I have mild rosacea. And this didn't flare up my rosacea. I didn't feel any tingling like you would from a vitamin C, traditional vitamin C serum. So it's pretty gentle, and I'm fond of the 5% niacinamide in it. Here, I'll grab some out. This is the texture. Very lightweight, sinks in pretty quick. I don't smell anything in there. It's not scented. There is an SPF version as well, which I haven't tried yet. I do have a bottle of it as well, but I want to try it out. I can't use everything at the same time because obviously my skin would set on fire, so I will update with another video on the next products I'll be trying once I'm done trying these out. So I like to give everything a good run of time to find out how my skin will react, what effects. But yeah, I really like this moisturizer. It's nice. I'll likely repurchase this one unless I prefer the SPF version, because I use this in the AM. I use another moisturizer at night. So, but yeah, this has worked really nicely under makeup. Sinks in nicely, hasn't broken me out, and hasn't made my rosacea flare up in any way. So yeah, would definitely recommend this one, to try out this one if you're looking for a moisturizer with 5% niacinamide and some vitamin C. If you're going to purchase any of these, and more than one, I would patch test like on an area to make sure you don't have a reaction to it. I also would slowly introduce each product. So try like one for a few days to make sure that you don't get an allergic reaction or breakouts or any kind of reaction before you include anything else, because if you start off a full new skincare range all in one go and something goes wrong and you react, you're not going to know which of the products you reacted to, which is what I like to do to make sure. Because if I use everything at the same time, you know, right as I get it, then I'm not going to know which product caused a rosacea flare-up, for example, you know. So yeah, that's my recommendation. So to recap, I have the Glycamide body cream. 100% would recommend. This is one of my favorites of the batch of things I purchased to try this time. Well, sorry, I say purchase, but I was allowed to choose on the website, and they sent to me for free for my honest review. And pain clay mask. I liked it. It's alright. Not my favorite. I prefer the green tea one for my last review. I'll post somewhere in here like the little card thing where you can go check out my first review, where I review the first products I tried from Facetheory, where I talk about the green tea mask and why I like that one, and I prefer that one over the pink clay mask. The Centasooth Botanical Serum. Did not like this one. Would not recommend. If you want to try it, go for it. But for it caused my rosacea to flare up and react, which is counterintuitive to the whole soothing aspect that this serum claims to have. So personally, I would not repurchase this, and I won't be trying it again. Then the Colloidal-C Anti-redness toner. I liked it, not my favorite. I prefer the Pore Bright serum, the 5% niacinamide, serum. I prefer the Pore Bright toner, the toner with the 5% niacinamide in it for my redness. And it's alright, I will use this up. It is nice for my eczema patches and rosacea, but I mean, I don't like the strong oat scent. I don't like how thick it feels, and I don't like that it seems to keep bunching up or congealing in there. I don't know if I got a bad batch of this or not. It seems to go away once I shake it up and it smooths out, but when I checked back on the website, it seems that other people in the reviews had this issue as well, so I'm not 100% sure if this is a common thing or not, but yeah. And last but not least, the Amil-C Whip Moisturizer. I like this. I'll keep trying it. It's a nice moisturizer. I haven't seen any flare-ups or any redness caused by this, so I've enjoyed it. It works really nicely under makeup. It's not too thick, sinks in pretty quickly, and leaves me moisturized. It's nice. Now, it's way too soon to tell you if the vitamin C has helped in any way, but I'll keep you guys updated, possibly with an update video in a month or two, maybe more, I don't know, on what effects in long term these products will have. At least the ones I'm going to keep trying. You know, I'm not, the stuff I don't like, I'm not going to keep in my routine, obviously. So thank you again to Facetheory for letting me pick out some products for me to try again, and letting me review it and give it a try. And also everyone, whoever's watching, thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, please like and subscribe. All details of everything I just talked about and links will be down below, as well as a discount code that I have that you can use if you'd like for 15% off your Facetheory order. Will all be down below as well in the description box. Thanks so much for watching again, and bye.